God has already begun a movement in your life that you may not fully see, but it is unfolding in the silence of your days and in the quietness of your nights. Angels are walking beside you and around you, preparing the way for a meeting that has been written into the divine order of your story. Your future spouse is not wandering in confusion. Your future spouse is not lost. Your future spouse is being carefully guided step by step by the very hands of heaven towards you. You may feel at times that love is delayed or hidden, but in truth it is not absent. It is alive and it is moving closer even when your eyes cannot yet trace it. Every prayer you whispered in solitude was carried upward. Every tear that fell when you thought about loneliness was not wasted. Heaven counted those tears, and angels carried your petitions before the throne of God. Because of that unseen conversation between your soul and your Creator, the alignment is taking place. There are roads being cleared. There are doors being gently closed so that the wrong people do not linger and the right person is not delayed. Your future spouse is walking a path that is lit by a divine light that leads directly to you. There are moments when you wake up and you sense that something is shifting within you. That is not imagination. That is the whisper of heaven telling you that preparation is already in motion. Angels are visiting your future spouse and speaking to their spirit in ways they may not even understand with the human mind. They are being nudged to grow in patience, to grow in kindness, to grow in faithfulness, so that when the meeting comes, they will not only stand beside you, but they will also be ready to love you with a love that mirrors heaven's design. God is not careless with the matters of your heart. He is intentional. He has seen the years when you felt overlooked. He has heard the moments when you thought maybe love was not for you. But you must know now that angels have been given charge over the promises attached to your life. They are guiding another soul who is destined to walk in covenant with you. They are arranging encounters so that nothing is wasted and everything points toward divine timing. There is a beauty in waiting that only reveals itself later. Right now, you may feel as though the days are long and the nights are quiet, but these are the very seasons where God works most powerfully. He is shaping you to be ready for the love you will receive. He is shaping your future spouse so that they will not only arrive, but arrive whole and prepared. Angels do not rush, but they do not fail. They are ensuring that the footsteps of your future spouse find their way toward you at the perfect hour. As you move through your days, you may begin to notice little signs. A sudden peace when you think about the future. A quiet joy that rises, even when nothing has changed yet. These are signals of alignment. They are glimpses of the heavenly orchestration already unfolding. The one meant for you is being strengthened for your sake. They are being kept safe for your sake. Their heart is being protected for your sake. And angels are their unseen companions, ensuring that they do not wander too far or lose sight of the calling that will one day join with yours. God has already seen the wedding day, though you have not. He has already heard the prayers of thanksgiving that you will speak together, though you cannot imagine them yet. He has already written the laughter and the comfort and the partnership that will sustain you both. Angels are guiding this story, not as distant observers, but as faithful messengers carrying every detail into place. Do not believe that you are forgotten. Do not believe that heaven has overlooked your longing. Your heart is known by the one who created it. And because of that knowledge, the answer is already set in motion. Your future spouse is on their way, and their steps are not random. They are purposeful. They are guarded. They are guided by angels toward you. And as you wait, you are not waiting in vain. You are being refined into someone who can carry great love with great strength. You are learning patience because true love requires patience. You are learning trust because true love requires trust. You are learning hope because true love requires hope. These lessons are not wasted. They are seeds being planted that will blossom when your future spouse arrives, and you will understand that every delay was not denial, but preparation. You may not yet see their face, but heaven sees it. You may not yet know their name, but heaven has already whispered it. You may not yet have heard their voice, but heaven has already recorded it. Your future spouse is a gift being prepared, and angels are wrapping that gift in protection and guidance so that it reaches you unbroken and at the perfect time. So lift your eyes from despair and rest in the knowledge that divine orchestration is at work. Angels are moving people and circumstances to ensure alignment. You are not behind schedule. You are not late. You are exactly where you are meant to be, and so is the one who is being guided toward you. Love will not bypass you. Love will not miss you. Love is written into your destiny, and heaven is watching carefully over its unfolding. And when the day comes when your eyes meet the eyes of the one guided toward you, you will know deep in your soul that this was no accident. This was heaven's story, and the angels were guiding it all along. There is a quiet movement in the unseen world that carries the weight of your promise. Every step you take toward faith, every act of patience, every choice to keep believing in love, becomes a thread that angels weave into the meeting that is to come. Your future spouse is not wandering without purpose. Their journey is ordered, and though they may not fully know why they feel drawn in certain directions, heaven knows. The angels guiding them are not making mistakes. They are not leaving anything to chance. They are leading them closer and closer to the place where your paths will meet. You may feel as though you are waiting in stillness, but in truth, there is motion all around you. Just as the wind moves through the trees and cannot be seen but can be felt, so is the guidance of the angels upon your story. They whisper to your spirit to hold on a little longer. They whisper to the spirit of your future spouse to prepare themselves with humility and love. And in the right season, their whispers will lead to the divine collision that will mark the beginning of something eternal. Love is not rushing toward you in disorder. Love is arriving in timing that will make sense when it finally unfolds. Heaven is not in a hurry, because heaven knows that love must be rooted deeply to last forever. Angels are ensuring that your future spouse does not come to you broken by wrong alignments, but whole enough to build with you, healed enough to walk with you, strong enough to stand beside you through seasons of joy and of trial. There are moments when you feel unseen, and yet angels surround you, carrying the fragrance of your prayers before the throne of God. They know your heartache, they know your longing, and they respond not with silence, but with movement. They are guiding another heart, one that has been marked for you, toward the light of your presence. That person is learning to love themselves, to trust God, and to follow the voice of heaven, because one day they will be entrusted with your heart. God has not left love to the winds of chance. He has spoken it into the fabric of your destiny. He has chosen one who will walk with you, and the angels are guiding them through valleys, through storms, through victories, until they stand before you. The love you long for is not only a hope, it is a certainty being woven together by divine hands. There are days when you sense a stirring in your soul, as if something unseen is reaching for you. That stirring is the echo of a soul walking toward you. They may be far now, but every day their path curves a little closer. Every decision, every moment, every angelic whisper pushes them nearer. And when the time comes, you will realize that all along you were walking toward each other, even if from different sides of the world, even if from different seasons of pain and joy. The angels guiding your future spouse are patient, but they are precise. They move with wisdom, ensuring that nothing is wasted. Every person that enters your life and leaves was meant to shape you, just as every person your future spouse has encountered was meant to shape them. When you come together, you will both carry stories, but those stories will fit together like pieces of one tapestry, proving that heaven has always had its hand on you both. God delights in your love story more than you can imagine. He is not silent about it. He is not distant from it. He is invested, and He has given His angels the task of carrying it forward. They are guarding your future spouse from harm. They are softening their heart in moments of pride. They are strengthening them in moments of weakness. They are whispering to them in moments when they feel lost, reminding them of the calling that will one day lead to you. And as you wait, you are not waiting in vain. You are being refined by the gentle fire of patience. Your heart is learning to recognize love, not by appearance, not by shallow gestures, but by depth, kindness, and sacrifice. You are learning to see beyond what is temporary and into what is eternal. Angels are not only guiding your spouse, they are guiding you, teaching you to stand, to hope, to believe, so that when you meet, you will know without doubt that this was God's work. Do not fear that time is slipping away. In eternity, there is no lateness, only alignment. The one meant for you is not behind. They are right on schedule. The angels guiding them are not confused. They are clear. They know when to whisper. They know when to close a door. They know when to redirect a step. Your story is not at risk of being lost. It is anchored in heaven, and angels are faithfully carrying it toward completion. One day soon, your waiting will turn into fulfillment. You will look back and realize that every lonely night, every prayer that seemed unanswered, every tear that felt unnoticed, was in fact the very thing that prepared the soil for your love to bloom. You will see your future spouse standing before you, guided by angels all along, and you will know in that instant that God never forgot you. The love that is written for you is sacred. It is guarded. It is holy. And it is on its way, led step by step by the hands of angels who never fail to complete the mission given to them. Hold on to this truth, for it is not only a promise, it is already unfolding. There is a moment already marked in eternity when you and your future spouse will meet face to face. Though you cannot see the hour or the day, heaven has already written it. And between now and then, angels are faithfully guiding every step, making sure nothing is missed, making sure every path aligns at the right time. Your future spouse is not drifting. They are being led with gentle hands. Even when they think they are making choices on their own, angels are there, nudging, whispering, protecting, redirecting, until they walk directly into the chapter that includes you. This is not only about love in the way the world imagines it. This is about destiny. This is about God joining two souls who were meant to build together, to rise together, to carry one another through the seasons of life. And because it is destiny, it cannot be stolen, it cannot be erased, it cannot be replaced. The angels guiding your future spouse are ensuring that they remain on course, no matter how many detours life tries to place before them. Think about how many times you almost gave up on love, and yet something within you held on. That something was not only your strength, it was the hand of God holding you steady. It was the presence of angels reminding your heart of what is still to come. In the same way, your future spouse has been through moments when they questioned if real love was possible, and angels spoke to their spirit, reminding them to keep moving, to keep preparing, because someone is waiting for them. That someone is you. When you feel lonely, remember that loneliness is not emptiness, it is preparation. When you feel delayed, remember that delay is not denial, it is alignment. The angels are not rushing, but they are working. They are clearing away false connections that would only wound you. They are protecting you from settling for less than heaven's promise. They are guiding your future spouse away from distractions that would blind them to their destiny. Everything is being handled with care, and though it may seem quiet, it is not inactive. You may be wondering why the wait feels so long, but love that is eternal cannot be rushed. It must be grown in deep soil, watered by faith, strengthened by patience, tested by time. This kind of love requires angels to move with precision. They are not simply leading your future spouse toward you. They are preparing their heart to love you rightly. They are teaching them to heal, to forgive, to trust, so that when they stand beside you, they will not carry brokenness that could destroy what God intends to last forever. And just as they are being shaped, so are you. Every day of waiting is teaching you resilience. Every prayer is teaching you trust. Every moment of silence is teaching you to hear God's voice more clearly. These lessons are treasures because they are the very qualities that will make your love story strong. The angels guiding your spouse are also guiding you, weaving both of your journeys into one thread, until finally those threads tie together into an unbreakable bond. Picture your future spouse walking right now through their own days, unaware of how near they are to the turning point of their life. They may be at work, they may be in prayer, they may be surrounded by friends, but within them a stirring grows. That stirring is heaven preparing them. That stirring is the gentle push of angels saying, keep going, keep moving, something beautiful is ahead. One day, that stirring will carry them into your presence, and everything will change. There will be no confusion when it happens. The peace of God will settle over you both like a soft covering. You will not have to force it. You will not have to beg for it. The love guided by angels does not arrive with struggle, it arrives with assurance. You will know without explanation that this person was meant for you, and they will know without hesitation that you were meant for them. And in that moment, you will see how perfectly the angels did their work. Even now, there are angels arranging, divine timings, aligning schedules, placing you both in the right environments. They are making sure you do not miss each other. They are making sure you are prepared to see what God has placed before you. They are making sure that when your eyes finally meet, your souls will recognize what heaven has known all along. Do not think that your waiting is unseen. Heaven watches every moment. Angels record every prayer. God smiles at every act of faith when you choose to believe in what you cannot yet see. Nothing is wasted, not even the smallest tear. Everything is being woven into the tapestry of your story, and when the fullness of time comes, your waiting will turn into joy so overwhelming that you will not even remember the heaviness of the past. Your future spouse is walking closer even now. Every sunrise brings them nearer. Every decision guided by angels leads them to you. Every prayer whispered by you strengthens the bridge between your souls. One day, you will look into their eyes and realize that all the while, heaven had been carrying you both toward this moment. And that realization will be more beautiful than anything you ever imagined. Love is already alive. It is already in motion. It is already guarded. It is already promised. And angels are faithfully guiding it until it reaches you. There will come a day when your waiting will no longer be waiting, and the silence will no longer be silence. The prayers you prayed will turn into answers you can hold in your hands, and the hope you carried in faith will turn into a living reality standing before your eyes. For even now, angels are guiding your future spouse with unwavering devotion. They are protecting them when harm tries to come near. They are leading them when confusion threatens to cloud their way. They are whispering courage when weariness presses on their spirit. They are guarding their heart so that when the moment of meeting arrives, they are whole enough to love you fully and strong enough to walk with you faithfully. God has seen every lonely night when you wondered if love was written for you. He has counted every tear that fell as you prayed for someone who would stay, someone who would cherish, someone who would walk beside you. And in response, He released angels to guide a soul who has been chosen for you from the beginning. This soul is not wandering without purpose. They are on a sacred journey, and every step brings them closer to the moment when heaven's promise becomes your reality. Love that is born in heaven does not rush. It does not crumble under pressure. It is guarded by angels because it is holy. The love written for you is not a fragile hope. It is a covenant waiting for its time. The angels moving on your behalf are not idle. They are at work right now, arranging meetings, protecting paths, closing doors that do not belong to you, and opening those that will lead to fulfillment. They are aligning two journeys into one, until the day comes when you and your future spouse stand side by side, guided there by divine hands. You may think of the days you have walked alone and wonder if they were wasted. But none of them were. You wasted. Every day has been preparation. Every waiting moment has been shaping you into someone who can love deeply and carry love with reverence. Your future spouse is also learning these lessons. They too are walking through seasons that refine them, that prepare them, that teach them patience, kindness, and faith. The angels are with them in these seasons, and the angels are with you. You are not waiting alone. Heaven waits with you. There is a gentleness in the way God works. He does not reveal everything at once, yet He reveals enough for you to hold hope. He does not bring the promise too early, yet He does not let it come too late. The timing is perfect, and the angels ensure that this perfection is preserved. They do not falter. They do not forget. They do not grow weary. Their assignment is holy, and they will not rest until it is completed. Your story will be one of those that reminds others that God listens. Your story will prove that waiting is never wasted, that faith is never ignored, that patience is always rewarded. When your future spouse arrives, it will not feel rushed, it will feel right. The peace of heaven will surround you. The confirmation will not come from human voices, but from the stillness within your spirit that says, "This is the one guided by angels to me." And when you hear that stillness, you will know that God has kept His promise. Every moment of hesitation you felt, every season of doubt you carried, will fade into the background of memory. What will remain is the beauty of fulfillment. What will remain is the sweetness of divine timing. What will remain is the joy of knowing that your future spouse was never far from God's sight, and that their journey toward you was guarded with the same love that guards your heart now. You will not need to chase love. Love is already being carried to you. You will not need to force love. Love is already being shaped for you. You will not need to fear that love will miss you. Love is already guided by angels who know exactly where you are, who know exactly when the time is right, and who know exactly how to bring two hearts together in a way that glorifies God. And when you stand beside the one who has been guided to you, you will understand why the waiting was necessary. You will see how every delay preserved the beauty of the promise. You will see how every closed door protected you from what could not last. You will see how every whisper of hope from heaven was leading you to this moment. And in that realization, gratitude will overflow because you will know without a doubt that angels were with you all along. So let your heart rest. Let your spirit breathe in the truth that your story is not over. The love that is written for you is moving closer with every passing day. Your future spouse is guided by angels toward you. Their journey is sure. Their steps are protected. Their destiny is already aligned with yours. And when you finally meet, it will not be the beginning of something random. It will be the unfolding of a story that heaven has always known, and angels have always guided. Hold on to this promise. Walk in this assurance. For even now, angels are at work, and love is on its way.